break into the drumstick. Oh, look at how tender it is, all the way to the bone. We're here to eat chicken noodles. And you choose your choice of noodles. They boil blanched noodles. And then she adds chicken parts to your bowl. Yes. Oh, I love the bowls here. And all the seasonings are here at the front, so you do your own seasoning. On the side of the road, next to a busy highway in Bangkok in Bang Sa. I love this place, and I love the culture that surrounds eating noodles. Oh man, the aroma of their broth, it smells so good. And we're here to eat what's called guidethai, which is straight up chicken noodles. And actually, one of the main things the reason that I love this noodle so much is it's usually called guidethai mara, which is guidethai noodles with chicken, and mara is bitter gourd. So that's the combination. And my absolute favorite noodle is sen lek, which is the medium-sized rice noodles that we ate at the last bowl of noodles. So I think for the sake of variety, this time I'm gonna try sen mi, which is the angel hair, the very fine rice vermicelli noodles. Sawadee krap. Hello. They're super friendly here. The chicken has been braised in this, looks like a soy sauce, kind of a braising liquid. It's so rich, it smells so good, and she just keeps that kind of slow simmering. So you get the chicken, there's legs, drumsticks, there's thighs, there's chicken feet, which are also very popular. And so again, you choose your choice of noodles. They boil blanched noodles, add in some bean sprouts, add in some morning glory, some cabbage, and then whatever chicken parts that you wanted, she adds to your bowl, plus some shredded chicken. And then from there, it's all self-service, whatever you want to season your noodles to your liking, to your own customization. And mine's ready. Kapun ma kapi. Yes. Oh, I love the bowls here. Big bowls. And all the seasonings are here at the front, so you do your own seasoning before you then go to your table, so it's self-service. But better stand here and taste the broth first before we season. That smells so good. Oh, that's delicious. Salty, rich from the chicken stock. You taste the dark soy sauce in there, the garlic in there. Oh man. Oh, that's so soothing. Now that we know how it tastes, that way we know how to season it, customize it. Look at this jar of vinegar, huge. Oh, they're not gonna run out of vinegar. Man, I love it when it's self-service at the front. When a noodle stall has all the toppings at the front and it's self-service like this, rather than on your table, you know it gets a lot of customers, a huge lunch rush, because this is how it's fast. Fresh bowl of prik naman, or prik tod, like fried chili paste. Oh, this looks amazing. A little more chili for good measure, just the classic dried chili flakes. Okay, chopsticks. Chili vinegar station is here, and over here is the vegetables. This is one of my favorite reasons to eat chicken noodles, the bitter gourd. To me, this combination is just so good. It's such a complementary combination. Gotta add basil as well. I'm excited. Let's part the vegetables. Let's mix in chili paste. Oh, look at that color. And now you can see the difference of the noodles. This is sen mi, the very fine rice vermicelli. Look at that broth. And then you wanna kind of dunk in your vegetables so that they just get slightly wilted by the heat of that broth, yet not fully cooked, so they still remain fresh. Oh man, it's so comforting. That's chicken noodle soup on the next level. And the freshness of that basil, the richness, the saltiness of the broth, the flavor of the chicken condensed down. They don't have so much chewiness to them. They're more just like really go down really easily, really fluffy. I mean, again, I still do prefer sen lek over sen mi probably, but actually the variety is really nice, especially since we have so many bowls of noodles to eat today. Oh man, I absolutely love that combination. The crunch, the bitter melon when it's eaten raw like that, it has an even more crunch than a cucumber, and it has this subtle bitterness. It's not too bitter, but to me it just so well complements the flavor of the broth, the saltiness of the broth, the richness of the chicken broth. That's one of the highlights for me when eating Thai chicken noodles is the bitter melon that it comes with. And if they don't have bitter melon, that's like an immediate sign. I definitely won't enjoy it as much if it doesn't have the bitter melon. That's one of the highlights for me for sure. Let's break into the drumstick. Oh, look at how tender it is. All the way to the bone. Oh, just totally falls out. And look at that texture. I hope you can see the texture of that chicken. It's just perfectly, like literally, this is the type of drumstick. You could just shake it and just all that meat would just collapse off the bone. Yeah, exactly like that. Oh, wow. The chicken drumstick just totally melts in your mouth. You don't even need to chew. And it's just like embedded with that braising sauce, the dark soy sauce, the garlic, a bit of sweetness. Oh, man. You also taste some of those braising spices like the star anise, a little bit of cinnamon in there, black pepper, possibly some Siamese cardamom in there. The flavor of also some of the vegetables that they boil down in the broth, like probably some shallots, some garlic, they also boil some bitter gourd or maybe some winter melon in there as well. And give it that depth of flavor, that contrast. Another thing they have here at the front you can get is guidethai. These are like fried wontons. One of the things you can do though is dip into your broth. Let it absorb, yet make sure it doesn't go soggy on you, and then go. Pretty good, yeah. Crispy, a little bit of pork on the inside, and then it just absorbs the flavor of that broth. Where's the foot? Oh, I do have a foot, but it's sort of, look how tender it is. It's sort of disintegrated. It's so tender. Okay, Ying has another foot she's giving me. Oh, thank you for the foot. Definitely rehydrate this. Get the juices going on the foot. Oh, that's an extremely good chicken foot. You know, sometimes they're good to me, sometimes they're not so good. This one is really good because it's so tender. Again, braised in that same juices that they braise the chicken in, boil the chicken in, the drumstick that we had, the flavor, the saltiness, the depth of flavor, and they boil it until it's extremely tender. So you just got this kind of like gelatinous, skinny material that surrounds the little knuckles and little fingers of the chicken foot. That's a delicious chicken foot. And their chili oil, that's so good. Spicy, fragrant, fried. The oil just packs a density of flavor and chili heat.